The smell of sweet, acrid smoke hangs in a small apartment in St. Petersburg, Florida. It is July 2nd, 1951. The landlady pushes open the door and the heat hits her face like a wall. But there is no fire. There is no blaze climbing the curtains. No inferno tearing through the room. There is only a blackened circle on the carpet, a coiled metal spring from a chair, and a single human foot still wearing a slipper sitting in a small mound of powdery gray ash. This is all that remains of Mary Reeser, a 67-year-old woman who weighed 170 pounds just 12 hours ago. The ceiling is coated in oily soot. The wall outlet has melted, but a stack of newspapers just feet away is untouched. The FBI is called. Fire investigators descend on the scene, and not one of them, not a single expert, can explain what happened in this room. Tonight, we enter the deeply unsettling world of spontaneous human combustion, a phenomenon reported for nearly 400 years, partially explained by science, but never, ever fully put to rest. A chair sits in an otherwise undamaged room, and in it, only a pile of ash, a single slippered foot, and the faint smell of smoke that no one can explain. For centuries, people have been found reduced to cinders with no apparent external source of fire. And science still cannot fully agree on why. This is episode 3 of 7 in our Unexplained, Science vs. Mystery series, where we investigate phenomena that sit on the razor's edge between scientific inquiry and the genuinely inexplicable. In this episode, we dive deep into one of the most disturbing and debated mysteries in forensic science: spontaneous human combustion, SHC. We examine the most well-documented cases, the leading scientific hypotheses, and the unsettling details that keep this topic alive in both courtrooms and research labs. The 1951 case of Mary Reeser in St. Petersburg, Florida remains one of the most investigated SHC incidents. The FBI was called in and could not determine a definitive cause. In verified SHC attributed cases, temperatures exceeding 1500 F, 815 C, would be required to reduce a human body to ash, yet surrounding furniture often remains barely singed. Here are the key facts. Mary Reeser's 1951 case in St. Petersburg, Florida was investigated by the FBI, local police, and arson experts. None could determine a definitive cause of her near-total incineration. Normal cremation requires sustained temperatures of 4,001,800 F, 760,980 C, for 23 hours. Yet SHC-attributed scenes show extreme body destruction with minimal damage to surroundings. The earliest cited case is from 1641, when Danish anatomist Thomas Bartholin described the death of Knight Polanus Vortius, who allegedly burst into flame after drinking strong wine. Dr. John Dehaan of the California Criminalistics Institute demonstrated the Wick effect using pig carcasses wrapped in cloth, showing slow combustion over several hours, but an external flame was always needed to start the process. If this video made you see the world a little differently, please subscribe and click the bell. New wonders arrive every week. We'll see you in the next one.